Already. Hello, fire signs. I've been laughing at each start of all of them. It's amazing. But hello, fire. This is for the Sagittariuses, the Leos, and the Aries of the suns, the moons, and the risings, as well as the Venuses, just to get your overall energy for the rest of March. What Spirit wants you to know, have an understanding of, and what's this overall synopsis for you? You guys are giving me uh, a different type of energy here. Oh wow, okay, we're starting off like that. We're starting off with our blunt as fuck deck, our oracle deck. The other ones I wanted to start with tarot cards. This one we're starting straight with the oracle. Okay. So let's get your overall energy for March. It's already letting me know that you guys are just full force right now. You guys are straight to the point, getting straight to it. Like, it's almost like there's no cool down period. You're going at it. You're going in full speed, full motion. You just give me the answers, give me the truth, give me the work. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set it up. It's like you're really in go mode right now. It doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel like a tense distractee from something. Um, mm, which is probably why they got me pulling the Oracle deck. It feels a little bit distracted from something like you're in go mode. You're just going, getting it, going. Hmm. Yeah. Feels like you may be distracted from something, or you're trying to distract yourself from something. Almost like operating in a sense of out of sight, out of mind. If I don't think about it, it won't be about it. And that doesn't work with everything. that doesn't work with everything. But the first two cards that we have are Daddy Issues and Casper the Scared Ass Ghost. So this is letting me know that that possible distracting energy can be from something that possibly triggered some issues that you have involving your parental figure of the father, which is causing you to possibly be scared of something. It's like they say, the more you try to go away from something, the more you run towards it, or what you're afraid of is what gets attracted to you. All those type of things, because it's in the forefront of your mind. So you're trying to distract yourself from thinking about those things. And right now, it's an essence of you needing to really deal and confront with those issues, those daddy issues, whether your dad was there or not, whether it was your actual dad or not, whether it was, finding in a sense of self of maybe you weren't raised by dads at all. You were raised by a woman. It's the kind of that energy. It's what's this masculine energy, the first masculine energy that it's almost giving like the first masculine energy that entered your life, that made an imprint on you in your life. Um, that kind of has you operating in a sense of not even just abandonment, like this fear of something. It's almost giving like a fear God energy, like this dooming energy. And so you're like distracting yourself. You're in go mode, just moving. And like I said, it's not moving in a negative way, but you're not really sitting with those emotions, sitting with that. Like you're just operating in a sense, and that can lead you to burning to a sense of numbness, working into a sense of almost like to death with this ghostly energy, this scared energy, this almost stuck in a child mode because Casper was a child. And then with the dad, so it's wanting to stay in this like childlike energy, but not in like a whimsical, innocent, fun, jovial, but like, I'm scared. Can I sleep in your room? I brought my pillow and blanket. there's a monster under my bed, like kind of that energy, or I don't know what's gonna happen. It's kind of that scared energy of like first day of kindergarten, and so you're just operating, you're just moving, and trying to get away from this energy in March. It's almost like a running energy in March that you're having here. We got going in circles, yeah, and protect your peace. Protect your peace. Yeah, it feels like I said, you're moving. You are moving, and it doesn't feel like it's in any direction, but your emotions haven't been fully taken into account with your moves. And it's almost like you're trying to avoid tapping into this fear, but it's almost like you're doing it anyway. It's causing you to go into a repetitive cycle, repetitive need. And so, in order to protect your peace, sometimes people feel like protecting your peace is not admitting hurt, not admitting pain, not admitting when they're afraid or scared. They feel like it's avoiding it. They feel like it's ignoring it. They feel like it's dismissing it. They feel like it's denying it. But protecting your peace is realizing what could possibly be disturbing your peace and going into the root of that and going into the process of the process of why am I allowing possible daddy issues to make me so afraid? Why am I allowing possible parental issues? And I keep saying that as well because it's that sense of that as well, of feeling like I'm in a loop, I'm in a cycle of rage, of hurt, of pain. And it's because it's a dismissal of the acknowledgement of this hurt, of this pain, of this fear, of feeling like a child that is afraid. And you have to take care of that child. You have to. It's like, and if you deal with kids and like they're afraid, it's like, oh, okay, what's wrong? It's because of this. What? You start asking questions like, okay, well, what do you mean it's on your bed? Because of this. Okay, what do you see now? And it's just like you have to talk to the child. You have to talk the child down. You have to ask questions. You have to listen to the child so that way you know how to properly answer. So right now you're in this wounded child energy in March, and it's coming a little bit more present to the surface for you, especially with the spring energy. It's coming to the present. And in order to protect the peace that you are running towards or distracting yourself with, it is actually truly what you're distracting yourself from that's going to help you to have a really strong foundation of serenity, of calm, of no longer a neglect of self, and realizing that, yeah, we have so we're here again. Actually, I feel this over here because I feel like Spirit is saying you can go this route where you're recognizing daddy issues and you become so afraid that you're definitely scared of doing anything that can make you look at your inner child, look at your vulnerable self, look at the parts of yourself where you try to big up. Not in a way of like that, but like, help me with my words, Spirit, guide and lead me, I thank you. In a way that's, it's like, it's like the moment where you were lying about what you did on vacation or something. It's like, you don't have to do that. It's almost like that energy where you have to like put yourself in a different light than your own. You don't have to do that. Put yourself in a different realm that possibly puts you, possibly, I'm hearing, in danger. Because you're so scared. So it's like you can be here again, and then it's like, okay, we're going back into a circle. Or you can recognize that you are going in circles because you are trying to protect your peace, your mind state, your livelihood, and you're recognizing, okay, I'm here again. What am I going to do now that I'm here again? Now that I'm in this moment and present, what am I going to do? And I feel like in March, you're recognizing where you take a step back because You're putting yourself back into that child mode of being afraid. That is hilarious. You got fire and desire. 444 coming up. Ashe, yeah. Spirit is saying this is the path that you want to choose. This is this is the path that you want to take. Is the one where you recognize that you're possibly going in circles, possibly based off of a trigger, trauma, hurt, a situation, a mindset, and you're recognizing, okay, I'm here again, but I'm going to use this fire inside of me, this passion, this drive that I have to distract myself to go to the root and burn it up and allow that seed that was in there to truly be present, to truly be acknowledged. And I feel like you're tapping into that solely and wholeheartedly. We got third party person. I'm hearing someone can make you realize exactly how much you've been holding yourself back. And it's not going to be in a comparison type thing. It's going to be in a way of the way that you feel so much like yourself around this person. And it doesn't even have to be someone that you know or have known. It can be a stranger. It's just this third party energy takes you so outside of yourself because you're trying to run away from yourself. It takes you so outside of yourself that it allows you to look at yourself from a different perspective, from outside of you as well, right? It's like when you read from a third person book, it's like it's describing everything. And that's kind of the energy for you right now. It's like this, it's going to be an out of body experience. Thank you, Spirit, that you're going to have. It can be at a concert, it can be at work during a meeting and it's a new client, it can be you just walking down the street, somebody stops you. It's this outward energy. And I'm hearing it's like a brick wall. It's like that wall when you're like running or whatever, then you hit the wall. It's like, do I keep going? It's like this person is the brick wall where it stops you almost in your tracks. Versus you going in a circle, now it stops you to choose and make a different direction, to protect your peace. And it's gonna be that moment. It can even, I'm hearing in a video that you watch. It's gonna be like something keeps popping where you feel like, okay, this keeps popping. Let me just watch it, and it resonates so deeply with you that it sparks and it burns and it ignites that light for you that nothing can hide in the shadows. March is I'm feeling like it's the start of your shadow work for you, fire signs. It is the start of your true deep dive for you. Ooh, Spirit, yeah. We got you're not ready. Onward and upward is over here. And I feel like with this, you're not ready. It's again, you have to really look at yourself. Truly, that younger wounded child, and truly look at how it may be affecting you. I'm hearing alienating you, stifling you possibly, just looking at that. Was your dad around? Were they emotionally available? You know? And if they weren't, how did that play into your relationships? Was this a lot of father figures going in and out of your life? Is that taking into account how that may have affected how you view and see yourself? And possibly going in circles, right? And recognizing maybe I'm not ready yet because I'm still tapping into what my fire and desire is. We're looking at 34433. I love that. It's this energy of this coming together, this Gemini energy being more logical, being more communicative, having the duality of the twins, having that different outside perspective while looking at yourself. The fourth house energy, getting into your home, your own body, truly recognizing that and recognizing where you have been running from yourself, right? Not truly diving as deep in as you can go. And with this onward and upward, we also got something to celebrate. This is letting you know shadow work, it can be painful, it can be fun, it can be a lot of things. It's shadow work. You're going into the dark, and you are the only light that is going to be illuminating that space. So that can be a little bit scary. But when you protect your peace and recognizing I'm just going even further into me, and there's nothing to be afraid of within me, but possibly a discovery that I'm willing or not willing to acknowledge, take accountability for, move actions of, remove, take myself out of a cycle. That's it. If I'm afraid of shadow work, that means I'm afraid of self. And if that's the case, then why am I distracting myself? Why am I afraid of myself? Why am I moving in a way that Spirit is saying I'm not quite ready yet when I'm moving as if I am? Right? So for you, March, it really does feel like it is the start of your shadow work for you. Yeah, tabla rasa, clean slate, new beginning, starting over. It is that energy of recognizing where you're moving to for you. Because, like I said, it doesn't feel like it's so much negative, it just feels distracting. Like you're not being truly real with yourself about what you truly want, what you truly deserve, why you act the way that you act, why you don't want to dig into certain feelings, certain emotions, certain conversations. Spirit is like, get into it. Get into it. Yeah. I'm here for some of you, it's going to be almost like a new gift of astral projecting in a sense, of a really out of body experience. Because fire brings life. You know, it's warm, very warm in the womb, right? Keeping an egg warm. Even in cold environment, it's that warmth that things are nurtured, born, cultivated, and created. Shoot, the fire of a factory, being able to weld and mill things. The discovery of fire, being able to cook in out the bacteria and water and drink it is, you are a powerful, vital source in self. So going into self is very, very prominent for you. With this, you're not ready. Don't be afraid. It's just you have to get into you, baby. You really have to get into you. Getting into the Aries energy of starting, the Leo energy of being rooted in why you're starting. That Sag energy of being okay with making shifts and changes if need be to whatever has been cultivated and created, and being excited for that. Ashe. What do you have for the fire sign spirit in regards to the month of March for Sagittarius and Leo? Yeah, we got accelerated motion in universe in reverse. So like I said, you're moving quite quickly. You're moving onward and upward. It is going to be something to celebrate. Just don't lose yourself in that sense, right? The universe is also the world card. It's that ending. It's that it's over. It's okay that you're here again, because now that you're at the end of something, you can start something. You can have those discoveries. You can have that clean slate. You can realize where you are going and why. And it's happening rapidly and it's happening fast for you. So they want you to not be moving so ahead of yourself because you're already getting there. Right? Don't allow that to slow you and stop you down. You need, and this is a spiritual card. This accelerated motion is a spiritual card. Tapping into that shadow work. It is happening fast. And they want you to be prepared, not distracted, not moving. Because right now, with all that, we don't want that. Be in communication with the universe, with yourself, and recognize that you are in the whole of that. Because it's happening quick. We are in March. So this is obviously going to be happening in March. So take that in and recognize that you're going to have to make that change. We have material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, and that's right over something to celebrate in third party person. Like I said, it's going to be an out of body experience that you have. It's that revelation, the recognition of being, oh shit. And with the being over here in this new energy, the burning of the old energy, what isn't working to keep what is yours. And it's going to have that balance in the physical. When you recognize that you are moving quite quickly in the spiritual and your body can't keep up as quickly as you think you can in the spiritual. Slow down. Slow down. Because the downloads, like I said, it's going to be like astral projection. It's going to be so out of body. It's going to be so, you're almost going to be unrecognizable to yourself with how much you're going to be going into that shadow, that work. Those questions, those triggers, just you gonna be firing the gun at this point, like popping it off. And that is allowing you to be material and spiritually prosperous. Because you're recognizing that they are one. We also have intuition coming in for you. You're gonna know when it's time to move. You're gonna know when it's time to act. You're gonna know when you're ready. And that's why you're also distracting yourselves, because you know that you're not ready right now. Because you don't feel physically strong, but you are. And it's gonna take a lot of awareness from you. True awareness. And recognizing that I need to follow my intuition at all points and at all times. Because we have fulfillment of wishes. As like I said, it's not in a negative way that you're moving, but your body cannot keep up with this quickly as this spiritual downloads. I'm hearing spiritual demands from the universe that are going to be happening in your life. So we're saying, get it together before a tower moment happens and get you on your ass in the most positive way. I love the fire. They busy. One of my favorite songs to read. But we have fulfillment of wishes. Like I said, it's something they want you to be able to operate in a way where you have this balance. It's funny because 6 and 9, where you have this balance, this give, this take. You're recognizing I'm working with the universe. It isn't against me. It had to flip me on my head for me to make those changes. So that way I'm recognizing when I am ready to have those fulfillments, to have those wishes, to have all my demands and needs met, and not operating out of an issue, out of a fear, out of being scared and afraid at all. Ah, shit. We have memories of love. Sometimes looking at the past feels like it may hurt you sometimes. And it's like you're trying to balance this candle on this water. You know, you don't want it to tip over because then it'll put out the flame. You don't want the flame to be too big. So you need something. It's the balance of it all. So sometimes looking at memories, it causes you sometimes to look back. You feel like a little bit too far, and it's like, oh, I didn't mean to go there, but you did. You did. And the reason why I'm saying you did, and it's like, but that moment is like you. I've been through some shit, a lot of shit that I talk about on here that I don't talk about on here. And in those moments, I had to realize that in those moments, I gave myself so much love within that pain, within that hurt, within those disagreements, within those denials. I've given myself so much love and comfort because I'm here now thinking about what happened then. So obviously, I helped myself get through it. And it is very sometimes hard and painful to look at, but the best part about shadow work when you're looking in the past and it's painful is you can recognize I'm in the present and I'm not there and snap yourself back. Because going into those moments can lead into some situations where it's like, huh? Nope, nope, not going there. Go there. Because in those moments, that's where you find that love, that revelation for yourself. Right? We have our sacral and our solar plexus chakra. So this water and fire energy. So yeah, they really, it's a lot of emotions happening for you. Even with the fulfillment of wishes, this is the green, the emotions, right over the fire and desire. You are balancing your drive, your passion, your push to keep going with when these setbacks happens, when these triggers happens, when this really deep emotionalness happens, whether it be around your spirituality, your sexuality, your social standing in life and status, it's hitting you in these places very strong. That you may be distracting yourself possibly with sex, with just throwing yourself in your work and your art, with being so overly egotistical and manipulative. So with these coming out is a sense of I need to tap more into my freedom of expression, self, sensuality, my creativity, my emotions, the depth of that and being able to use it, as well as my sense of power, passion, my vitality, my life source, my drive, being able to use what I have emotionally to push me out there with confidence and having a balance of both. Because again, with this being right over this and this being that, this is they want you to lean on that. Stand your ground. Another spiritual one. You're gonna need to. Like I said, it looks like this person is on a different planet next to the sun, out in the galaxy somewhere. Like I said, it's gonna be very, very out of body for you. New gifts emerging. New dreams happening, new ideas. This feeling of momentum is pushing you forward, and they want you to not push your body that far when right now you need to be pushing your spirit and your emotions that far. Because that is what is going to be working for you. That is what's going to be helping you with those issues that you might be dealing with that shadow work that you're starting. Because that is what's your power is you. And it has always been you. You are making moves. You are starting over. It is a clean start for you. And so that comes with new revelation. So get prepared, get set up, and do what you need to do. But this has been your reading, fire signs, for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo for the rest of March. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time. Yeah.